2016. He got 16% of the black vote in 2020. They're projecting he's going to get more than 20% of the black vote in this upcoming election. And who's to say black folks would be wrong to vote for him?
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com, ladies and gentlemen, revamp on the entire store. It looks a little different. It flows better. Obviously, we put a lot of effort and energy into hiring somebody to help us out on that in-house. So shout out to Benji for just joining the team. But go to Tatum Store. You can get this product right here. It's literally, I can't believe how many people are actually buying this. I thought the other design was better, but people just absolutely love this rematch shirt. So go get yours today. Put in Jesus, put in King Jesus, get 20% off. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live, make a video. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, welcome back to the Officer Tatum Show. People are waking up. And when I say people, I mean people of color. I mean melanated people. I mean Americans of African descent. They are waking up, and it took the Democrats to take advantage of them without consent for them to realize what's really going on. And not only take advantage of them, but take advantage of them in an open way. Why do you say that, Mr. Tatum? I have a plethora of examples of people now looking in the mirror and saying, I am going to publicly declare that the Democrat Party does nothing for black people. We've seen 50 Cent, which he's just recanted not too long ago, but he was mad at Mayor Adams, saying that maybe Trump is an option. Snoop Dogg claimed he cool with Trump now. A whole bunch of other celebrities are claiming that they cool with Trump. Ain't got no problem with Donald Trump after years of bashing him. But one man in particular, the one that normally grinds my gears, is your boy, Stephen A. Smith. I want to play a clip of Stephen A. Smith literally saying the same thing I say on the radio all the time. Somehow he fell off the bed, bumped his head, and woke up to the truth and started actually telling the truth. Play the clip of Stephen A. Smith acknowledging what the Democrats are doing and why Donald Trump could steal the black vote. Roll that clip.
Trump got 12% of the black vote in 2016. He got 16% of the black vote in 2020. They're projecting he's going to get more than 20% of the black vote in this upcoming election. That's what they're saying. And who's to say black folks would be wrong to vote for him? I told y'all before, I am no Republican. I voted for one Republican in my life. That's Governor Chris Christie in New Jersey, because I thought that Corzine was a disaster. I voted for Clinton. I voted for Al Gore. I voted for Barack Obama twice. I voted for Biden, despite the crime bill that incarcerated a whole bunch of people in the 90s that looked like me. I shoved all of that aside. All of it. Because I knew how divisive Trump would be. But as we sit here now, and we watch something like this transpire, where there seems to be more rapt attention being paid to folks who are not even here illegally, nor are from this country, yet we want to turn around and ignore us. Black folks, Latinos, and beyond, who are impoverished and are in need. We know why you're doing it. Because you want that voting block. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, what did I say years ago when I used to give speeches and say I wish for at least one election, everybody vote, every black person in America votes Republican? Remember when I used to say that? You know why I used to say it? Because you'd have to flatter us from that point forward. You couldn't just take the black vote for granted. You'd have to show us what you're bringing for us, what you're delivering to the table. And oh, by the way, it's not just addressing recidivism in the prison system. We need more than that. We deserve more than that. And we certainly don't deserve to be ignored because others who are in this country are being given stuff that's never given to us. I'm talking about my black and Latino brothers and sisters. Come on, y'all. Come on.
I think it's quite interesting that when black people start addressing black issues, they always say black and Latino. When Latino people are addressing Latino issues, they only say Latino. They only talk about their own community. They only care about where has black people gone off the rails creating this black and brown body thing? I just think it's crazy. If you're dealing with issues pertaining to black people whom have a very different history than Hispanic people in America, you need to just stick to black people. But beyond that, I didn't agree with everything Stephen A. said, because he said he voted for all these Democrats, which is ridiculous, because he knew how divisive Trump would be, which we all told you that Joe Biden was far worse. He didn't believe us. So regardless of that, let's jump over that. He say back in the day, he used to say, or used to make mention of black people deciding that they're going to protest and vote for the Republican Party to demand the courting from the Democrat Party, demand respect from the Democrat Party. Now, the reason that he probably quit saying it because he's afraid of getting canceled because he's now a part of the woke. But now it's coming in full circle, and he's starting to see what I have already declared that was true a long time ago, and that is the Democrat Party has done nothing and does not care about the people. They care about power. They were able to leverage power through claiming racism when they stole the black vote. I wouldn't say they stole it. When they manipulated the black vote. They manipulated and coerced and convinced black people that it makes sense to vote for Democrats who've done nothing for them. You know, they were able to do that, and it affected, I would say, the residual generations of black people from that point moving forward. And I'm glad that somebody like Stephen A. is saying it, because Stephen A. has the audience and ears of a lot of black people. B. Tatum may not have that many black people because they get mad before they get glad. But Stephen A. Smith, he does have a lot of black people. One, because he told a line and he's fragrant in his commentary against Trump and others that are like Trump. So, but anyway, I thought I'd put that out there and pointed out that Stephen A. Smith is even coming across the board. I wonder who else is next. What other celebrity is waking up? How are people going to actually vote in the election? You could do a lot of talking and jaywalking, but are you really going to put your pen to the bubble? Are you really going to go in and say, I'm going to make this decision to vote for Donald Trump over Joe Biden? I wonder how many black people are actually going to vote for Donald Trump. I would argue it should be more than 50%. But unfortunately, the brainwashing is really deep, and black people take a long time to get across the finish line when it comes to logical investing in their vote for the community. When somebody tells me they're a Democrat and they've been voting for Democrat all these years and they older than 30 years old, I become skeptical of that person's discernment. There's no way you can look at the Democrat Party and think that they're doing anything right. There's absolutely no way. I don't even know how someone would even have the audacity to try to make that claim. But anyway, I got a whole bunch of other people that I could put on the screen and I could play the video of that will allude to a very similar theology. They can't say it in front of quote unquote white people, but nonetheless, they are speaking truth to the elements of the Democrat Party and their leverage of the black vote. I would say this, just for the sake of finishing the statement that I'm making. I will say this: I am elated, happy, glad, proud of so many people leaving the Democrat plantation. And it's not just black people, it's white people leaving the plantation as well. But it makes me extremely excited that these things are occurring because we need them in our country. We need them bad. And if we don't get it right, it's going to be too left, or not enough time left. Pun intended.